And welcome back, Bobcat Nation. SKS here with another episode of NCAA Football 14. Your Dynasty with your Texas State Bobcats. We are now 2-0, ranked number 21 in the country, going up against Nebraska. Just kidding, we beat them last week, dropped them down to 23rd. This week, we take on Mississippi State out of the SEC. Now, if you've been paying attention and following the channel, you will realize that Coach Conquest has faced, I believe, 2 SEC teams. He took on his Gamecocks of South Carolina in Season 1 and failed. And then we took on the University of Kentucky. We may have broke their quarterback's neck, but the game still registered as an L. Today, though, we have Mississippi State coming to visit us. We'll have the home field advantage. Hopefully, the home fans can get us through. And hopefully Brian Jones plays a little bit better. But without further ado, let's go to the game. Your ranked Bobcats going against the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. You can look right there. It's pretty even down the board. Look at the offenses on both sides. My Lord. Our defense shows it's a little bit better. We're going to need it today. Checking out some of the stats. They've already played one SEC team and won. I'm not sure who that was on their schedule. We've scored the same amount of points average-wise through 2 games. Yardage looks very similar. We pass a little bit more. They rush a lot, which may fall into our hands because we are a good rush-stopping team, as you can see. And it looks like we're pretty good at stopping the overall yardage. So we'll have to see if we can do that. We do have a quarterback visiting. He wants over 250 yards. He's a 3-star pocket passer. We'll see if we can do that. Brian Jones has the ability to do such. It's just if he shows up or not. Looking at their team, their halfback, 95 overall. Dude had 3 touchdowns and 2 by the air. So 5 total touchdowns last game. Oh my God, he is a beast. We're going to definitely have to watch out for him. Looks like their cornerback and their wide receiver, 7 catches. They targeted him a lot. And they got a free safety out, so that shouldn't be too much of an advantage. Nice sunshiny day. Took a while for Brian Jones's face to render there. That's okay, he's with us. Coach Conquest giving some last-second instructions. Mississippi State making the journey over here. After we went on the road and won that, we are now ranked. So Mississippi State coming in the hostile territory, as you can see there on the offensive rankings. But here come the Bobcats. They are ready to go today as the old fight song plays and gets everybody up and at them. Roberson and Burnett and the wide receiver core really need to get going. I noticed that some of you in the comments last time took some shots at our running back, John McCoy. Said that the wide receivers did all the work and then he pushed it into the end zone. So we'll see what he could do about that today. So a tough crowd to please. I know the Tom Sutton fans out there are just really anti-John McCoy. But here we are at Bobcat Stadium, Mississippi State, taking on the 21-ranked Texas State Bobcats here. All right, we actually won a toss for once. We elected to defer. We're going to kick this off. We will get the ball. There's a weird-looking Bulldog out there. Let's see if we can keep him from getting a big run back. Oh, and there's a big hit by TJ Manning there. But here comes David Odom, their halfback. He's a senior, and he is ready to run. We'll see if our drum line can hold him back. First play of the game, they go empty backfield. Mississippi State looking to cause some destruction. They're going to throw this one. And he's going to get brought down, hit instantly by Randy Booth. So once again, they go empty backfield. Got a tight end in there. Quarterback looking to throw. Hughes trying to come through. Hughes, Melton, turn around. We got fooled. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds, but he'll get 15 yards. Empty backfield again. Looks like Mississippi State. They're just going to run and run. Oh, and Randy Booth comes in that time and will get the sack, and there's 7 yards, and Randy Booth gets a nice handshake from TJ Manning. Just nonstop, Randy Booth just shed the tight end there and just went right after the quarterback. That's a heads-up play by the senior. Both teams change up. Here comes Odom out on the field for Mississippi State. They might go counter. I know he's just out there to block. He's a decoy. And that's a throw. And they'll pick up 5 yards. Willie Yates on the reception. Inman was accurate. Line sneaks together. They're leaving some holes. There's some wide open. It was a screen, but they're all over it. Big tackle there by Sean Young, the senior out of Killian.
That makes it 4th and 1.
So the Bobcat defense comes out, does their job, holds them. Punt here. Kennery gonna wait for this one. Kennery getting it. Kennery looking for some blocks. Kennery will just step out of bounds. He'll pick up 10 quick yards, but not really had any room. The first play for scrimmage, Jones out there, Burnett, Brown, Roberson, Thomas, and McCoy both in the backfield. And there's a handoff, and there's a lot of room for McCoy. McCoy will follow his blockers and pick up 12 on the first play. So 1st and 10 again. Good blocks out there. He's looking. McCoy turning the corner. McCoy is through. McCoy will slide out of bounds, and that's another 14 yards. Cheerleaders here happy. The Bobcats all over the place. Burnett, Brown, Walker, Roberson out there. McCoy in the backfield. Jones flings this one, almost picked off. He threw it a little behind him, and Maurice Ingram was there to knock that down. They get a 10 here after the incompletion. Jones will go over the middle. There's Darrell Brown, excuse me, I did it again. 4 receivers out there. They're looking here. Jones will sling. There's Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker, big catch, guts him for 17. And Brian Jones. Oh, he almost hit his offensive lineman in the head. Jacobs there, just a little too tall. It's Ricky Jacobs, a senior from McAlester, Oklahoma. But Johnny Walker, the man there. Before the play, they were calling it 87 was getting the ball, and they were indeed right on the defensive side. Handoff here. McCoy changes directions. McCoy pushes through. He'll pick up 6. Like Thomas back there now. Burnett, Roberson out there. A little break, and Thomas going to get ripped down behind, and he'll lose 3 yards. Mississippi State set up for the run there.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
The 3rd and 7 as we get closer here in the red zone. 3rd and 7. Jones changing it up. He's got Thomas and McCoy back there with him. He's going to sling, and there's Burnett, and Burnett is in there for 6. 17 yards. Sean Burnett, the junior out of Crystal, Minnesota. He headed south and takes that one north for 6, and that puts Texas State on the board first. Freshman will put the extra point through. 7-0. Texas State leading here. Fan section ready to go. Warming up the steel paint out there. You got to say the Bobcats are off to a fast start, a defensive stop, and they score 7. Uh-oh, but there's a lot of room here, and then we'll push him out of bounds. He'll get 35 on the return. Coach Conquest trying to keep the Bobcat defense ready, not letting them have anything. Like Mississippi State's got Odom out there this time. They're not going to go in the empty backfield, and they're going to hand it to him. He's going to get hit initially, stay on his feet, then TJ Manning comes up and will blast him. He'll get 1, but he paid the price for it. Odom bounced off that initial hit. Then he got another one. Uh-oh, they're going to go with the quarterback here. And he's pulled down. That was Daryl Lumpkin, the freshman out of Decatur, Georgia, on the tackle. So a quick 3rd down. Young getting the crowd pumped up. And it's a screen. And they're going to bring him down, and it's another 4th and 3. And it looks like Odom, they love swinging the door out to him on the swing. It's not working. Another punt. They're going to put this one. Oh, Kennery's going to get it as well. Kennery looking for a block. Kennery will go through the middle. He started left. He'll only get 8 on that. All of his blockers kind of just bunched up there. No room for him. The Bobcats come out here. 2nd drive. A chance to really put some pressure on Mississippi State. McCoy, tough run up the middle. He's still on his feet. No, they're going to call him down. 7 yards on that. Defense upset. Brian Jones changing the play at the line, fakes the handoff there, and he's stuck, and he's just gonna run. He's gonna take off, and he's gonna slide, boys, slide. That is 19 yards on the rush from Brian Jones. The play broken, and then finally he just snaps out of it. Thank God that his lineman, Joe Jones, ran over from Bolingbrook, Illinois, and hit him. Not to break character for a minute, but that was hilarious. When the game does things like that, what can you do? Jones going to throw this one. Brown, another catch. He'll only get 3 on that. 2nd and 7 here. Defense loading up on that left side, it looks like. Oh, they're going to spin the wheel. They're going right. McCoy getting hit behind the line, and McCoy going to go down. He only got a yard on that. 3rd and 6 here. This is kind of important. Jones going to go deep. Jones got Brown. What a throw. What a play. Darryl Brown, 39 yards. Brian Jones held the ball for as long as possible. Let the play develop. 3 guys coming at him. Takes the hit. Drops it in the bucket. And Texas State goes up 13-zip. Carter puts them up by 2 full scores. Lots of credit on that play to the quarterback. Darryl Brown, his 2nd touchdown. Carter, this one, this one's got a chance to go out of bounds if they oh, it hit the pylon. They're going to give them the penalty. They'll come out to the 35. The freshman makes a mistake. It was right there. He just caught a little awry.
Still 1st down.
So now it gets really important for the Bulldogs here on the road. They've got to get something going. And they're going to go over. Oh, and it's almost picked off. Great coverage there by Troy Cameron, the senior.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Go 2nd and 10 now. Go up the middle. Oh, and Booth was there. And that's going to be 5 yards. If Booth would have broke just a second earlier, he might have had a pick. Got a flag on the play. Oh, it's the end of the 1st quarter. Texas State all over the Bulldogs right now. It is 14-0. 3rd and 5 here as we start the 2nd. Pocket collapsing, and there's a good throw. Jeff Melton, the freshman, was on the coverage, but he just couldn't keep up with the big man. Gonna go here. Odom's gonna get set loose. Odom pushes through, and he's gonna pick up 15, showing what kind of moves he can make. Odom again. This time he's met with resistance. Darius Fields come over. Senior out of Fort Stockton putting a stop on him. Hurry up offense still going. Oh, and they just throw that one down. That was behind the line. That should have been a fumble. Randy Booth pleading to the official about it. 3rd and 9 here. Another important one. Is it another? Oh, God, he's wide open. Troy Cameron couldn't bring him in. There's a flag on the play.
Hey,
Pass
listen.
interference. Offense.
Oh, my God. A pass interference play will bring it back.
Still 3rd down.
And I guess that answers the question of why he was so wide open. Color me shocked on that. We go to 3rd and 19 now. Mississippi State really needed that. And the officials of all people, and that's going to be a sack, and that is going to cost them points. Darius Fields once again getting through. The senior putting some more stats on his resume, trying to make it to the next level. That'll help right there. 4th and 27 here, 6 to go till half. That is punted. Kennery's probably going to let that one go. And it will roll back. They'll get it at the 20. First and 10 here. We'll see what the Bobcats can do. Jones, what a throw. He hits Brown again, and Brown has been the target today. That's another 15 yards. Great connection here forming between Brian Jones and Darryl Brown. Little Wildcat action going on here. We got McCoy back there in the back. Jones way out to the right. Thomas is on the left. Thomas in motion. They're going to hand it off to Thomas. Thomas looking to get through. He'll get 2 yards. I just don't think Brian Jones is going to be able to push somebody up over there. 2nd and 8 here. There's the snap. Oh, and that's almost picked off. Nice route. That's Morris Ingram again. Brian Jones would be perfect today if it wasn't for Ingram. He's been there for both of those. There's a nice throw, and oh, it's dropped! Denman! He was wide open. Jones hit him in the hands, and he'll drop it and force a 4th. Chuck Denman. That's rough there. That's going to force the punt. Chuck Denman sees limited action. I don't know if he'll get back in again. 1st and 10 here. Texas State gives Mississippi State a chance to really... Uh-oh. Big moves here. Odom got the room. And he's going to be across midfield. That's 27 yards. That's what they didn't want to happen today. They had contained them up to that point. Oh, the quarterback fakes it there. He's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up some big yardage. He's still on his feet. Oh, and that's 22 yards. The run really taking off for the Bulldogs now. They're already in field goal range. Coach Conquest, defensive coordinator, they're trying to get him over there. It's a throw over, and Troy Cameron, what a tackle there. Holds it to 3, 2nd and 7, clock running. Plenty of time, though. They fake that, and TJ Manning can't bring him down. He's going to push through, and that's another 1st down. Joe Forte, 10 yards. And goes in motion here. Quarterback going to keep it again. He pitches it. Randy Booth comes up. Oh, what a horse collar tackle. That's allowed back here. Trying to get through, and that's going to be a touchdown. 11 yards for Mississippi State, and the SEC team hits back here before half. It does leave 3:54 on the clock, but I'm going to say bearing the extra point, they're probably going to only be behind 1 score. Kickoff here, 3:54. Denman going to get this one instead of Kenry. Denman, 26 yards on that, so no big power return. They knew better than to kick it to Kenry right before half. 1st and 10 here. McCoy rolls through. He'll pick up 3. Ryan Jones switching up the play at the line. And he's going to hit Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker! Johnny Walker! Oh, my God! What a play! Johnny Walker trying. He runs out of juice. 48 yards. The big man. He looked like a locomotive going downhill. Oh, my Lord. That was the play call. Nobody was on Walker. They run a cross route with him, and he just takes off down the field. Nobody. And then the fast secondary finally catches him, but that puts Bobcats in prime real estate. 3 minutes to go here. Hand the ball off, looking for some blocks. McCoy not getting them. He'll roll through, get a couple, moving the line. Goes 2nd and 8 here. Jones almost throws that one. That's Ingram again. Important play here. Burnett, Brown, Walker on one side, Roberson. Jones will deliver. Brown will get across, and that's a 1st down. Nice little play. Darryl Brown knew exactly where the line was. That's his 5th reception of the day. 1st and 10. He'll throw. Burnett will get this one. They move to midfield there. 1:47 till half. Brian Jones, just a nice little pass. Burnett looked like he slipped a little bit there. Gained his footing. Oh, and they don't get the ball off in time, and that's going to be a penalty.
Delay of game, offense.
2nd and 7 here after the penalty. Burnett, Brown, Walker, Roberson out there. Delayed handoff. McCoy up the middle. McCoy pushing. And that's going to be a 1st down. A little over a minute left till half. 6 seconds left. Another handoff. Good block. McCoy bouncing through. McCoy couldn't move the line. 2nd to go here. 26 seconds left. The handoff. McCoy cuts, and that's a touchdown. A 4-yard run in Texas State. Puts their third score on the board here, and that will put them back up by 2 with 24 seconds left in the first half. Freshman puts the extra point through. Boy, another touchdown. Carter will kick this off, 24 seconds. So makes it in the end zone. They're going to kneel down. Will the Bulldogs try to push? The Bobcats get the ball after half. Oh, they try to get to him, and they're going to, they'll hit him on the throw. He shrugged off the initial hit, then he got hit again on that one, trying to go downfield. 10 seconds left here. You just don't want to give up anything way downfield. Oh, they go down short, and they didn't say he was out of bounds. He's still on his feet, and they may get a field goal from this. 2 seconds left. They're going to try to make it. And that's going, and it is wide right. We'll go to half at 21-7. Texas State leading. Coach Conquest got to be excited about that. His first lead over an SEC team at halftime, 21-7 over the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. We start the second half. Texas State 21, Mississippi State 7. Kennery going to get this one. Kennery trying to lead the troops down the field. Kennery got some big blocks. Kennery got a lot of blocks. Oh my God, that's way too much space. And Brad Kennery, do we have to even say it again? He starts the second half off with a casual 101-yard stroll down the left sideline, and that will give Texas State 27 points on the day, probably 28. And what a way to start the second half, and what a way to deflate the Bulldogs of Mississippi State here on the road. The crowd going crazy. Out of all the run backs by Brad Kennery, that was the easiest. That was the entire side of Mississippi State's line got shredded. Carter to kick here. Oh, and that one's going to do the same thing. That's going to be 2 out of bounds for the freshman. Coach Conquest not going to be happy with David Carter. Might make him run back to Colorado and back for punishment.
Still first down.
Odom and Morris in the backfield. They got 3 wide receivers. Looks like Mississippi State going to try something different. They're going to try to throw this one, and that's out of bounds. Coverage over there by Brandon Fritz. 2nd and 10. Oh, and that's oh, what a catch. Joe Forte outran the linebacker. Oh, and there's a handoff to Odom. Oh, J.D. Carter got tripped up over his own player. I hope he's okay. He was going for that, and somebody got thrown down right in front of him. Mississippi State pushing really well here. And they go for a run on the other side, and he's brought down by White, Anthony White there on David Odom, but 14 more yards. Odom is as advertised as he leads the Bulldogs down the field here. Forte comes back to block for him, and they're going to keep it. Oh, and they're going to wrap him up. Who is that? 68, Sean Young, the senior, again grabbing the quarterback. Oh, Young coming through there, and that's going to be a caught ball, and Bill Chambers puts him at 1st and goal. Melton couldn't keep up with him. Mississippi State trying really hard to get a score here to stay in the game, and there's a hit. Oh, and what was that blown coverage by Randy Booth? And Forte is going to get his 2nd touchdown of the day. It looked like Booth thought he was going to go after it, but he just didn't even attempt it. Oh, and a hit on the quarterback there too. Randy Booth just got left in the dust. After the extra point, it's 2-score game yet again. This one going to Chuck Denman. Chuck looking for some blocks. Chuck. Oh, he got tripped up. Chuck tries to stay. He'll get 27. And there's Texas State today. Touchdown, touchdown, punt, touchdown, touchdown. Brian Jones been leading them right down the field. 1st and 10 here. There's a throw. Oh, and Daryl Brown, he had that, but he dropped it. There's some brown on brown action right there. Second and 10 here. Going for a little screen. Uh-oh, McCoy left out there. And he gets pulled down. He'll get 5 yards. An awkward tackle, but he'll get up. 3rd and 5 here. Jones will deliver. Oh, and Burnett with a one-handed catch. The ball a little bit in front of him. And he's got, I got you, Jones. 1st and 10. Hand the ball off, looking for some blocks. McCoy still on his feet. McCoy, he turns the 2 yards into 7 yards. Tough run there. And 3, the handoff. McCoy up the middle. McCoy, he's across midfield. That's going to be another 1st down. 1st and 10 here. Thomas leaves the backfield open. Wide open. Oh, Kennery, clothesline. Made the catch. What a block there. Good Lord, who was that on the block? I didn't even get to see the fullback. One of the linebackers yelling out. They're pretty quiet on defense. They need to do something. Thomas squirts through, and they're not going to give it to him. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Ryan Jones calling some audibles at the line. And that's McCoy just right up the middle. Give and take what they give you, and that's exactly what McCoy's doing today. After the incompletion, we go to 2nd and 10. There's a throw to Denman, and Denman will catch that one. That'll make it 3rd and 2 after the 8-yard grab. Nice little throw there over top of the linebacker on coverage. 3rd and 2. Another handoff. Line looking to move, and McCoy gets hit. McCoy, he's going to be short. 4th and inches. Coach Conquest opting to go for it here. Put Shaw in motion. The defense brings up some people. And McCoy is on the outside. McCoy spins through, and that is 10 yards in the 1st down. And they'll hold on to it. It's a power running football there. 1st and 10. Jones delivers. Oh, and that one is picked off. That's picked off. It could be a pick 6. Burnett running after it. Burnett, big hit there. And Jones just beside himself. Did not see the man sliding over on the coverage. He was going after Roberson. And that could turn this game a little bit. See if the Bobcat defense can answer the call here. He's going to run. He's going. Nobody's on him. He'll slide in there. That's a big gain there for Mississippi State. State moving the line around a little bit. They're bunching up over there. Oh my God, how did he get by us? How in the world? We were right there on him. And they finally trip him up after 32 yards. The quarterback taking the game over now, which seems to be what always happens. And he's going to go again. Oh, my God. He is met by Darius Fields, who puts the hammer down. You had a tired quarterback there. Fields just throws down the lineman, who is also tired, and then smacks him. Drop that ball. We'll have to check on him and see if he's okay. Inman's still in there. He got in the huddle. 2nd and 16 now. They hand it off. TJ Manning trying to bring him down on the run, and they'll get Odom for a loss. That was a big play here. They want to hold them to a field goal or less. Empty backfield. Oh, they get through, and Booth will knock him out of bounds. He's short. 4th down. Mississippi State going to try to field goal here, make it a little closer of a game. Make it 11 points. And it is good. 16-ranked Clemson beating Virginia Tech, the second-ranked team in the country right now. We'll have to keep updated on that. So the quarterback was injured for Mississippi State on that last play there. He's going to return. Chuck Denman. Oh, I thought he fumbled it. That's 25 yards there. Good field position to start here. First and 10. Good block there. Hand off. McCoy. McCoy will shoot through, get 4. That will probably run out the third quarter and take us to the fourth. So we go to the fourth quarter. Texas State leading here at home 28-17. Mississippi State keeping it a ball game right now. 1 quarter left to play. Second and 6. Jones throws that one. Almost picked off again. That's Ingram. He's got him. Third and 6. This is an important play here. You don't want Mississippi State to bring it to like a single. Oh my God, they left him wide open. There's Thomas. Thomas will spin. Thomas some razzle dazzle. And that's 17 yards. And they push up through the 45. Hand off here. McCoy up the middle. McCoy pulled down. He'll get 6 yards. A little slow to get up there. He's over 100 for the day. Second and 4. Jones hits Johnny Walker again. Johnny Walker plows over somebody. And once again, as soon as he's on the field, they call it. 87's going to get the ball, and he does. Mississippi State backs off. Fake the handoff here. Oh, my God. He's open again. Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker down the middle. Oh, he fumbled it. Burnett picks it up, and he'll go into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, Johnny Walker, bless his heart. He did all the work, and Sean Burnett will pick it up wide open, and he just dropped it. No, he's going to get hit, isn't he, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, he did. He got hit, and Burnett just was in the right place at the right time, and Texas State will score. Another studio update here. Ohio State and Minnesota. So number 1 and number 2 both in danger of losing this week. Carter launches this one. This one stays in bounds. Oldham going to get it. No Hubbard, and he'll nail that. What a turn of events on that last series there. First and 10. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Oh, he was going to get smashed, and Inman just slings it out of bounds. Second and 10 here. They hand it off. Lumpkin comes up, will hold him down, and then a couple of extra helps. On slides over. They try to bunch him, but Odom's going to be too strong. He'll push through and get the first down. Looking to throw, looking to run. Fields couldn't get him. Oh, it's got to be a hold on that play. Big hit there by Booth, but Inman's going to get 20 more yards. I bet he has 100 on his own. Line comes in. They're going to quick throw that one out of bounds. Inman just looked like he was exhausted. 127 yards in the air. I bet he's got just as many on the ground. Lots of yardage in this game. Oh, and they come through and they'll hit him. Who was it? TJ Manning sacks him for 6. TJ Manning getting another sack on his resume for this season. Third and 16 here. Coming in, and oh, they were coming fast, and he just slings it down. Troy Cameron there on the coming in the blitz, and a few others. Mississippi State knows the game's at stake. They're going to go after this one. Oh, and Young's through, and that looks like a fumble, and Darius Fields, the big man's going to pick it up. The big man headed down the field. Darius Fields, he's got him next to Jermaine Hughes, and they're going to run in together. Oh, my God, a scoop and score for Darius Fields. The senior out of Fort Stockton, Texas, just picks it up and goes. And fellow senior who's been there with it from Gonzales, Louisiana, Jermaine Hughes running with him every bit of the way. Look at that. The big men celebrate. That extra point will probably seal the deal with 4 to go. Bobcat faithful going ballistic here. Carter sending that one. That one took off to the right again, but kept it in. 27-yard return there by Hubbard. The Mississippi State going to come out here and try to put something together to score. They do a little screen route. There's a big hit on Odom. He'll get 1 yard. That was a lot of work for 1 yard. Oh, and they come through, and that was Randy Booth. Randy Booth with another sack, it looked like. Randy Booth just left the coverage. It's like he just assumed, and then Darius Fields helping him clean it up there. Gonna make it 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 here, 3:15 to go in the game, and there they are on the outside again. Oh my God, they just left him. Randy Booth, his 3rd sack of the day. It's just like Randy Booth knows what's going to happen, and he just leaves his man and comes in, and that's 2 plays in a row. 4th and 23. And I think they're going to have to punt this one. 4th and 23. Rankin getting the crowd all excited. Kennery back here near midfield. Kennery cuts in. He'll get up to, I think, midfield exactly almost. But Texas State comes out to nil it. A hard-fought win against an SEC opponent, Brian Jones. This one's going to be sweet for him. He'll kneel down, and that will run out the clock. Texas State going to get the big win. And there's the referee's whistle, and your final score today gonna go in favor of the home team. The Texas State Bobcats get a win. Randy Booth is your player of the game. 11 tackles, 3 for a loss. Those 3 sacks. Oh my God. I am in shock by that announcement. Randy Booth, well earned for the senior. Final score here, the 21 ranked Texas State Bobcats, 42. The Bulldogs of Mississippi State from the SEC, 17. Texas State going to stay perfect on the year, and they are showing they got some serious firepower, and they can capitalize off mistakes and recover from them. All right, let's take a breakdown at the stats and see who did what today. Brian Jones, 169.1 rating, 16 for 24. He had 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 66%. His longest was 48 yards. That probably should have had another touchdown. The one that Burnett picked up did not count. That will probably be a rushing touchdown, I believe. We'll find out right here. It's not listed here either. So I don't know. Maybe after the fumble, it will. I don't know how they'll score that. I don't know if the game's programmed to score that. John McCoy, 20 attempts, 113 yards, 1 touchdown today. Maybe he hushes the naysayers. We'll see. Darren Thomas just not running a lot this year. 3 attempts with 2 yards. And you got Brian Jones. He had that 36-yard scramble. That was amazing there. I couldn't even believe that. 1 fumble on the day, it says, though. Interesting. Receiving, we got Darrell Brown, 5 for 76 yards. He had a touchdown. Johnny Walker, big game today. He's got the captain status. Johnny Walker getting 3 receptions for 78. Sean Burnett, 3 for 33. He does have a touchdown, but I wonder who got scored that touchdown then. Because Burnett had the first one of the game, and then Brown caught one, so I thought Burnett would get another one. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe you all could correct me in the stats or in the comments below, because you all pay attention to that a little bit more, and sometimes I get confused when I'm calling the game and miss stuff. So Darren Thomas did have 2 catches for 31. Brad Kennery, 1 for 7. Chuck Denman, 1 for 8. He should have had another one, but he did drop it. And John McCoy with a 5-yard catch. Defensive player of the game, Randy Booth, the senior out of Aransas Pass, Texas, 11 tackles. He blew this game up. He just knew what Mississippi's game plan was, and he went after him. 3 sacks. Big game for him. TJ Manning with 6 solo tackles and Troy Cameron with 5. If we look at the sacks, though, Randy Booth had the 3. Darius Fields, the senior, with 2. TJ Manning and Sean Young also with sacks. Forced fumbles on the day. Sean Young, the senior, forcing the fumble. And then you had Darius Fields, who picks it up and will go 43 yards for the touchdown. What a highlight for him. Kick returns, Chuck Denman didn't do too bad back there today. 3 for 76 yards. That's 25.3 return. Obviously, Brad Kennery, 1 return for 100, 1 touchdown. That's a pretty good stats. That's a pretty good results. I'm not sure what they're trying to say here. A much-needed win. The Bobcats win 42-17 against Mississippi State. Bulldogs struggle in San Marcos. Mississippi State leaves San Marcos with a heartbreaking 42-17 defeat. I love that ESPN has given us better headlines than our own local newspaper. Come on, what's going on with that? So after fast forwarding the week, it looks like that quarterback who come and watched us wants to be part of the program. Eric Williams, now part of our team, and a whole host of 70s, high 70s and 80s guys wanting to come visit us. So we'll have to, one did lock us out though, a fullback. It's unfortunate, but you know what? On that page, I will take it as a win. Welcome to the Pac-12. You all wanted us to come to the Pac-12, and look what we get to start out with next episode. The number 17 Texas State Bobcats at 3-0 will take on the number 20 University of Southern California, your USC Trojans, who are 3-0 ranked. Wow. Starting in style. All right, that sets the tone. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Texas State Bobcats Football Dynasty. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you are not subbed, hit the sub button. Don't forget the notification bell. Let's get those numbers up. Help support the channel. Leave me a comment below and let me know what I missed and what you think. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. I will see you all next week when we take on the 20th ranked USC Trojans.